Welcome, guys. We're back. Welcome back. I had a little glitch. It's okay. It's all good. Hey, welcome back. It's TGIMM Motivational Monday, guys. And I really just want to start out asking you, cool kids, this one question, right? Have you ever felt like you're waiting for the perfect moment to start to chase your dreams? Well, guess what? Hey, that moment, it's right now. Yes, right now, today we're going to dive into why the best time to start is not tomorrow. It's not next week, guys. The best time to start is right this second. So stay tuned, hang tight, right? We're going to hang tight onto this merry-go-round as we unpack and we start to dive into this powerful quote by Zig Ziglar that you see up in the caption. And so we're also going to blend in some timeless wisdom from the scriptures, right? You guys know I like to use a lot of scripture. And yes, we're going to end up with a nice little chuckle, a nice little laugh that'll make you want to jump into the playground of life and take action today, right now, immediately following this social media live. So you're just one small step. I kid you not, guys. I really do believe you are just one small step away from your greatest, most fun journey. So let's start that journey together right now, this very moment. Okay, so what is this quote that you're talking about, Johnny Juan? I'm glad you asked. Thank you, everybody that's jumping on here, that's going to jump on here live, that's going to share this content. I got a lot of great feedback over the weekend, and that's part of our session today, right? We're going to talk about that later on. But the quote that I wanted to share with you guys today is simply this: you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. Again, guys, in the comment section, or if you don't have this little book of big quotes from my guy, Zig Ziglar, right? It's all powered. This whole fun life community that we're going into, it's all powered by Zig Ziglar right here, the man, the myth, the legend, right? The speaker extraordinaire. And then we always do our best to start the foundational program of Choose to Win, written by his proud son, Tom Ziglar. And so when you start to look at everything, how everything comes together, guys, it's so awesome. It's so key to help you guys. And again, we're going to start looking into some of the scriptures, but in Zechariah 4:10, this is the New Living Translation. I know some of you guys like some different translations. I'm just kind of going with what I got here. It says, do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin. What does that mean? What exactly does that mean? It says, basically, it's just simply reminding us that all great achievements, every single one of the great achievements, they start with humble beginnings. And it's so important to take the first step, no matter how small. If you've been on here, if you've been following along, first of all, guys, remember, my whole goal is just to help you be more, do more, and have more, so that you can give more, right? And you can't give that which you don't have. And the ultimate gift is one of legacy to your family, to your community, guys. That's what we're trying to do, right? We're trying to give, so it's going to be given to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, guys. And I want you to perpetually, forever live in that perpetual overflow of God's goodness, of God's grace, of God's mercy. That's it. That's what we're trying to do, guys. Yes, that's right. Happy Monday. Amen, baby. Thank you, Lawrence. It's always great to have you guys following on here, right? I'm starting to figure this thing out. Every now and then they kind of hide from me. And we encourage you guys to connect. We encourage you guys to connect. We want to be able to help you guys be more, do more, and have more. And how do you do that? I'm glad you asked. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. 903-570-0052. You can also go to thefunlifecoaching.com. And I'm going to add up the one, johnnyjuan.com, JOHNNYJUAN.com. You can get all my social media links, all my contacts there. And then you're always going to want to share this with your friends and your family, your neighbors, your coworkers, whoever you want to share this with. Appreciate you and love you guys for doing that. Thank you. All right. So let's dive back into today, right? The Motivational Monday. Again, for those of you just joining us, we are talking about the quote from Mr. Zig Ziglar: you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. Again, every great accomplishment started with somebody just starting. And so the mindset behind this, we always try to look at the mindset, the motivation, and the methodology behind, right? The why, the what, and the how. And so the mindset needed to embrace this Zig Ziglar quote is one of courage and, most importantly, willingness, guys. Often, too often, and this is why we address the Faith Your Fears Friday, and we try to have guests on here to help you guys out. Oh, which by the way, we're going to have 2 rock stars. This Friday is going to be the first time that we have 2 guests, not at the same time, but at different times on Faith Your Fears Friday. Their schedule was such that we had to put it in there. And I didn't want it to be a playback. I want it to be a live session. So this Friday, we're going to have Rich Grogan from Bully Proof. He wrote a book called Bully Proof. And then we're going to have Steve Collins from The Voice of One, WON. That's going to be insane. You want to talk high energy. Both of those guys are high energy. And I don't know that I could match that level, but I'm going to do my dead level best to be able to match their energy. It's going to be so awesome. But often, that's why we talk about fear on Fridays, because you're only limited by fear by your belief system. What is your belief system that you have? So I want you guys to be able to make sure that you are able to go in and do this so that you can activate that childlike faith that we have. Every single one of you guys has it inside of you to be able to activate it. And so oftentimes it's that fear that stops us or prevents us from starting, right? It's the start that stops most people, guys. And I don't want that to be you guys, right? Because there's too many people, way too many kids that leave their dreams and their gifts and their talents and their vision out in the playground of life, never having blessed the world with their brilliance and with their genius. And so I want you guys to be able to have the courage and the confidence to believe your creator put something special inside of you. And all you have to do is take the first step. That's it. Don't look at the end. Yes, start with the end in mind. And I guess oftentimes you look at the end, it's so daunting, you don't know where to start, but you just start with the first step, guys. And remember, it's been said before. You've probably read it before. The journey of 1,000 miles. Yep, I heard somebody say it. Begins with the first step. It's a single step, guys. And each step you take in faith, again, no matter how small, is a step towards greatness, guys. So that was the mindset behind how that works. The motivation on how that works, it stems from the understanding that action breeds success. And so life rewards the action takers. Every big achiever started somewhere and often not at the top. Show me somebody that started at the top and I'll show you somebody that didn't really achieve much. Every big achiever started somewhere. And so what pushes them forward? What is it that drives them to start and to keep moving despite uncertainties? Right? Consider this, right? The potential for greatness lies within the action you take today. Again, I need to reach out to Kevin because I need to have him on here. But he wrote an entire book on this, on what drives you. What drives you? Go to Amazon. Go to kevinmiller.com. Go find him. Look him up. Get that book. It's going to be so awesome. He talks about every single key area of your life. Because seriously, the potential, you're in it. The potential is inside of you. And to discount that potential, number one, would be a sad thing. But to discount that potential inside of you would be to discount the seed because it's not a massive oak tree yet. That massive oak tree, that majestic oak tree, started with the seed, started with the little acorn, right? It started with something small, but it took its first step. It got planted. It got covered up. Are you feeling me? Are you seeing me? And through time, right, it trusted the process to become this majestic oak, to become this awesome, awesome tree that just is able to provide shade for so many people. And you're going to be able to do the same, right? You've often heard it said that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. And the other time is right now. And so today, guys, just start. Just start. I'm fixing to show you the methodology, right? The how. But don't focus on the how so much. Go back to the mindset and the understanding of the why. So you have to set the clear, achievable goals, right? Start by defining small, manageable objectives that will lead you to the bigger goal, right? Start small, baby steps, and before you know it, you're going to be able to walk a little bit faster, jog a little bit, run a little bit. That's what I'm working on, guys. I'm telling you, this next one right here was tough for me to sit there and write and listen to because I'm smack dab in the middle of it. And so I want you guys to be able to create a routine to be able to help you guys be more, do more, and have more. And it starts with the discipline, right? It starts with the discipline to be able to make yourself do, right? Mr. Ziglar always said that you have to, if you'll discipline yourself to do the things that you need to do when you need to do them, the day will come, the time will come that you're going to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it, guys. And that to me sounds like ultimate fun, ultimate freedom, ultimate whatever it is that you are looking for in this life, right? The big shot we were talking about earlier, about those big goals, achieving those big goals. Hey, that big shot, Mr. Ziglar said, is just the little shot that kept shooting. Anybody feeling me? Anybody picking up what I'm putting down today? And then the third one, right, we're going to wrap this up, is just to seek feedback and adjust. This has probably been the most helpful thing for me, is to get that feedback and then make adjustments. So as you start your journey, you seek the feedback. And then the second part, be willing to adjust your methods, right? This adaptability, it's going to lead to improvement and growth. And that's what we're doing here, right? It all starts with the input. Mr. Ziglar said you are what you are and where you are because of what's gone into your mind. You can change what you are. You can change where you are. You can also change where you're going. By changing what goes into your mind, it all starts with the thought. That thought is going to elicit certain feelings, certain emotions. And that emotion is going to cause you to take certain actions or inactions. And then those actions and inactions are going to net you certain results. And then those results are going to reinforce the initial thought. And so it's a cycle. Thought, actions, thought, emotions, feelings, actions, results, back to thought. So what are you putting in, baby? What's going in there? What's happening? Hey, listen, again, we try to keep these really short. I'm trying to get back down to those 10, 15-minute level sections, those 10-minute sections, because there is so much going on. Home buying season is in the works, right? Come on, if you're looking to buy a home, give me a call, johnnywan.com. Go to apply now. We now actually, well, I say we now have, there's actually a gentleman, an investor that we came across. This TGIM is brought to you by johnnywan.com. He's actually willing to finance people with 20% down if the bank won't finance you. It's weird. Give me a call. We'll get you the details on that. But let's wrap this up with a little joke. I saw this and I thought it was hilarious. It said, we're talking about motivational speakers and all that. It said, why did the scarecrow become a successful motivational speaker? Anybody know this? Anybody know this? Yep. That's right, Big Mike. It's because he was outstanding in his field. Get it? Okay, maybe we'll leave the jokes to the real comedians. I'm more situational. But yeah, you know what? I got to show this to you guys, right? It's what goes on between those 6 inches right there, guys. Right? For the real estate agents that I coach, I tell them that the most valuable piece of real estate is those 6 inches right between their ears. 7 for some. Some of those guys have some big heads. Anyway, so listen, seriously, by embracing the small starts, using our faith as the guiding light, so to speak, and keeping a cheerful heart, guys, that's why joy is such a big part of my coaching. That's why joy is such a big part of my life. We're all on our way to greatness, every single one of us. Guys, seriously, you don't believe me? Again, that's one of the Mr. Ziglar's quotes. I don't know how many quotes I've dropped already here, but he says, you, right here, listening, talking to me, reaching out, sending the text. You were designed for accomplishment, engineered for success, and endowed with those seeds of greatness, baby. Those seeds of greatness are in you. And no telling what kind of a majestic oak is going to come out of you. No telling the legacy that's going to come out of you because you were willing to be planted, not buried, planted. You watered it, you nurtured it, you cultivated. Yes, you had to prune, but you blossomed into this big, massive, mighty oak, mighty, majestic tree, giving life to other people around you, the people in your environment. It's just amazing, guys, what happens if you're just willing to keep pushing forward, willing to keep putting one foot in front of the other, small, brave start at a time, guys. Hey, listen, this whole thing, it's all brought to you guys by this whole Fun Life community. It's all powered by this guy, Zig Ziglar, my mentor, his son, my coach, Tom Ziglar. And so we want to help you be more, do more, and have more in 2024 so that you can give more of your time, your talent, your resources, your treasures. Guys, hey, let's go have a phenomenal, F-U-N, phenomenal week this week. And we're going to come back tomorrow on Transformation Tuesday, and we're going to help you transform your mindset to be able to do the exact same thing. This whole week, we're going to be unpacking some of the best Zig Ziglar quotes. If you have one you want me to unpack, shoot it to me, text it to me, and we'll do that for you guys. All right, love you, appreciate you. Go have fun, guys. Spin that merry-go-round a little bit faster today. Adios.